Forbes breaking news. They always have the clips, don't they? This was posted 7 minutes ago. That's as close to live as you can get without actually being live. Trump is visiting the Federal Reserve renovation. Keep in mind, right now, Trump is considering using the cost of the renovation at the Federal Reserve as an excuse to oust Jeremy Powell, which would cause a big funny moment with the economy. Jerome. Shut up. Ah, he's got the hat on. The special boy's got a hat on. 2 special boys with the special hats.
Thank you very much. We're looking at the construction, and we're with the chairman, as you know. Chairman, come on over.
Hey, get over here, buddy.
Just taking a look at what's happening. You know, it's a tough construction job. They're building basements where they didn't exist or expanding them, and a lot of very expensive work. There's no question about it. And Tim has been with me for a long time, and you're in charge of the committee.
Indeed. One of the reasons I wanted to see it was the overruns of the expenses, wanted to figure out why.
Yeah. So we're taking a look, and it looks like it's about 3.1 billion. It went up a little bit, or a lot. So the 2.7 is now 3.1.
I'm not aware of that.
Yeah, it just came out.
Yeah, I haven't heard that from anybody at the Fed.
Yeah, it just came out.
Our notes had it about 3.1 as well.
3.1,
3.2.
This came from us?
Yes. I don't know who does that.
Now, you're including the Martin renovation. You just added
our entire capital.
Yeah, you just added in a third building is what that is. That's a third building.
Well, no,
the
but
Martin building.
it's a building that's being built.
No, it was built 5 years ago. We finished Martin 5 years ago.
It's part of the overall work.
But it's
So,
not new.
So we're going to take a look. We're going to see what's happening.
Well, it's actually so rare for anyone to like talk to Trump like he's a normal person. Everyone's terrified of him, so they just massage his ego all the time. Live fact checking from someone being matter of fact, you know.
And it's got a long way. Do you expect any more additional cost overruns?
Don't expect them. We're ready for them, but we have a little bit of a reserve that we may use, but no, we don't. We expect to be finished in 2027. We're well along, as you can see.
Nice to take these off every once in a while when we're not under too much danger. So, any questions?
Mr. President, does the issue give you any?
As a real estate developer, what would you do with a project manager who would be over budget?
Generally speaking, what would I do? I'd fire him.
Do you think this issue, Mr. President,
What a tee-up, dude. What an incredible tee-up.
using colas to do that?
Well, I'm here just really with the chairman. He's showing us around, showing us the work. And so I don't want to get that. I don't want to be personal. I just would like to see it get finished. And in many ways, it's too bad it started. But it did start. And it's been under construction for a long time. It's going to be a real long time, because it looks like it's got a long way to go.
Yes, sir.
So,
President, are there things the chairman can say to you today that would make you back off some of the earlier criticism?
well, I'd love him to lower interest rates. But other than that, what can I tell you?
He's so...
The country is doing really well. I just briefed the chairman on the deal we made with Japan. Japan is putting up $550 billion in order to lower their tariffs a little bit. That way they have a little bit lower tariff. And they also opened their country to free trade, which nobody thought was even a possibility. And we get a zero tariff in the free trade.
What century does Trump think he's in? What the... Wait, nobody thought it could be done? We have forced the Japanese to open their ports to free trade. Really? Oh, okay. That's fascinating. I thought we did that like 200 years ago.
We don't pay tariffs, and they're going to pay
Commodore
15%
Perry
on
ass
everything
statement.
they send into our country, so it's great. But they put up, as you could call it, seed money. Let's call it seed money. You could call it anything you want, but it's it's a total of $550 billion. So nobody thought any of that was possible, and it's wonderful. And we're doing pretty well with the European Union, likewise, and we have some others. They're all really big, and our country's going to make a lot of money. We would be helped if interest rates would come down, but we're going to see how the board rules on that soon. I'd love to see them come down a lot, but we have a country that's thriving. We had a dead country 1 year ago. Today we have.
Jerome looks so unhappy, man. He looks so goddamn unhappy. Well, I'm glad they're all having fun, you know, wandering around the Federal Reserve. Powell looks miserable. That's true. That's true. How evil is Jerome Powell? He's just a fiddly technocrat, really. He's not. It's not really his. I mean, he's, you know, he presides over essentially global capitalism, but he doesn't do so in an ideological way. It's more, his job is to take a look at a bunch of numbers and say, should I press this big red button or not? You know, he's not really making like moral decisions. He may or may not be personally evil. I don't know. Yeah, he's just a money nerd. The Federal Reserve is nonpartisan. Investment bankers are all evil. Yeah, but he's not an investment banker. He doesn't do investment, right? He manages monetary policy, right? It's very, very fiddly. That's his background? Oh, okay, sure, right. How the hell does this cost $2.5 billion? And you're looking at the inside of one room in a giant facility? How about $0.00 sounds good to me. We shouldn't renovate the Federal Reserve. I want all buildings to look neoclassical, and all of society should look like Rome, but we shouldn't spend money renovating the center of capitalism, like global capitalism. New York Post. Huh?
Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell is in hot water over water features.
Stop talking to me like this.
IPs directly to the dining room. There are rooftop gardens. And there are beehives, not just any beehives, Italian beehives, which the Wall Street Journal reported were installed on the roof in 2023.
Good. A bunch of Japanese car companies have been announcing they're shutting down plants in the U.S. and shifting production to plants in Mexico and Canada because they can avoid Trump's 50% tariffs on metal, but also avoid auto tariffs because it falls under the MACUSA. That sounds good. Sounds fine by me. Sorry, guys, no more artisanal Japanese-made cars here in the United States. Devastating, I know.